farewell. And off he goes. Roger, do you have any idea of who that man is? I can hazard a guess as to his master, but not regarding their objectives. That man, is he trying to eliminate me because I got out of Paradigm City? Absolutely. Absolutely. Nice work, Kappa, you did it. And I need to get this dude murdered. Nautilus Carver, twice. You know what? How about you don't get fucking murdered? There you go. Get in the hole. Wing, wing. Batman, take me away. I don't mind. As long as I'm back in time. Love to shine spark this fucker into oblivion though. Yeah, I guess you can just fucking kill him, Ryoma. I think that's a land hitting a dust cone, so I know what the other thing is. Poor Glenn. So we blew him up. It decombines, and Reiko's yelling out to Glenn, but he just runs off into his slaves. Seems like our voices just aren't reaching him when suddenly the hypno sound occurs, and Jun detects a special quantum pattern. Here's Apollo. He's feeling. It's Toma. Here's Toma. I've come for you. What's he talking about? The Dark Envoy, bearing a rainbow-coloured light, will beckon the wings of the sun. What do you mean, Raina? I think that fallen angel wants the wings of the sun to come with him. He's after Apollo, then? Get real. This guy took Baron's life. Who'd ever want to be buddies with him? But humans also took their child. Serious? What the? I want you with wings of the sun. Oi, wait, enough of your nonsense. And here's Koji. You're all going to pay for the tons of people you took. Both sides have sinned. It's not a matter of numbers. Say what? You're not making any sense, Sirius. Why have you been fighting all this time then? To create an era without conflict. To make my beautiful dream a reality. The Aquarian split up? Master Sirius, where are you going? You called out to me, didn't you? Answer me! Off he goes. Sirius! Wait, you can't fight him alone, and not in a shitty plane. Reika! Awaken. And then Wink. I got a weird wing. Got a weird wing. Ugh. Hey, that thing coming out of his arm is a wing. A fallen angel wing? Then Sirius is one of them? Reika, I'd hoped that at least you would accept me as I am. Brother, why? Forgive me, Sylvia. My path was never here. You're talking crazy, Sirius. Don't go! But if I walk this path, I'll find my perfect world. At long last, I see it. Let us go to where your wing will bloom, Atlantia. There he goes. Sirius! Sirius! Brother! Does this mean he really was the wings of the sun? More fallen angels? Ugh, are they trying to get payback for that Futaba kid? Even so, I can't let this be the end or I'll never be able to go after my brother. Sylvia! Here I come! Jumped into one of the mass-produced things. Apollo, Reika, let's combine. Right! Aquarian Angel! How? Even if the vector machines are similar, forcing a combination like that is... such as the power of humans. All units support the Aquarian and rout the fallen angels. But we can't go on like this forever. Renton, get over to the Voda Shrine. Huh? We'll drop Norb over there too. Hurry! Let's go, Renton. Got it! So off they go. Come with me, Renton. Eureka. Right. Go for it, Renton. Listen up, you lot. We gotta hold this line with our lives till they come back. Right. And now we go inside the shrine. One pretty boy isn't evil. You'll see, and then you'll be ashamed of your words and deeds. And here's Norb. Do you see that, Renton? Eureka? The flower bud? That's right. This place at the heart of the Vodula Shrine is Lady Sakuya's room. She's somewhere in there, then? That is her. I'm back, my Lady Sakuya. But that's just a flower bud, right? Can you feel it? Yeah. Seems to be that she was also waiting for you. And Renton just like, it's a fucking flower, dude. How long has it been, Lady Sakuya? I've led Eureka and Renton and the nerve ash here. Renton, how much do you know about the Great Wall? Only rumours and what Holland told me. But the Great Wall disappeared when the break fused the worlds, right? And what do you think was beyond that Great Wall? I don't know. 40 years ago, the sleeping scub coral, which had become the ground of the Promised Land, created someone as a means to talk to humanity. That was Lady Sakuya. Then, yes, her mission was the same as Eureka's, and I was chosen as her partner. Indeed, the two of us were in yours and Eureka's shoes. You were... Eureka, you should hear the rest from Lady Sakuya herself. How? Don't worry, Renton. I understand. I need to enter the flower. Alright, here I go. Eureka! It's alright, the rest is in Lady Sakuya's hands. But legends say our original homeworld was lost to a calamity and our ancestors went on to find a new one among the stars, which they called the Promised Land. However, what they did was simply return to that same homeworld. The people abandoned its old name and rechristened the world, now covered and transformed by the scub coral, as the Promised Land. Because that's what they decided when they first left, to call the place they would return to. The place they'd return to, the world they had to abandon after a calamity, they'd call it the Promised Land. Wait, you don't mean... That's right, I arrived at the same conclusion after the hidden stories of Arthur Rank and Zeus. We are humans of an Earth created many, many years after the Black. The Promised Land we lived in was an alternate universe version of Earth, born from the break that happened in the final moments of the Black history. Just like Garrett and Apollo's, our old world was a separate future of the post-Black history. And then inside the flower. Here's Sakuya. Hello, Eureka. Hello, Sakuya. I've always wanted to meet you. You're the second person to ever come inside my heart. And my first guest in 40 years. I wanted to meet you too. Did you listen to my story? I've wanted to tell of me and Norb for a long time. Gonna tell him how he stinks and sucks, but he's really handsome when he turns on the charm. Eureka will be a while, so let's continue. Back in our time, Lady Sakuya and I were given the mission of crossing the Great Wall. Mission? The mission, as told by the High Priest, was for me to cross into eternity, convey our people's heartfelt desire, and free the land from the negative energies that bind it. The land? You scub coral? Right. It was said that what laid beyond the Great Wall was the true Promised Land. But the Great Wall disappeared after the break. If crossing it was to be mine and Eureka's mission, then what are we supposed to do now? You don't need to do anything special. Just live happily in this world, since you are already in the true Promised Land. The true Promised Land. And here's a picture of what it looks like inside the thing. It's just like a regular room. Loads of books. Norb had been chosen as my caretaker, and he was supposed to never speak in my presence. What happened? But then, one day he went and spoke to me by accident. It was then that... You fell in love? Oh, you can't just come out and say it like that! That's how Tifa and Reina would talk to me. Nah, it's so good that you've more friends than just Renton. Yeah, I'll fucking say. And then, but yes, the two of us fell in love at that moment. I was so happy. Well, I couldn't really help it. All the other monks who tended me were so uptight. Norb was the one who taught me how to smile. I know the feeling. But we were unable to cross the Great Wall. And then you transformed into a flower bud and Norb had a compact drive embedded in his chest. I'm not sure how A went to B went to C in that one, but it did. We couldn't cross the Great Wall back then, but now I'm certain there was another world beneath the coral that formed our land. The original form of that planet, a world with a bountiful nature just like this one. Our Earth. Cross the Great Wall and we'd be in the true Promised Land. Right, and in doing so, laid hope for mankind in the scub coral. So go on and live with Eureka, Renton, and you'll surely find the answer in this world. Our living together is humanity and Corallians interacting with each other. I think Lady Sakuya should also be entrusting her wishes to Eureka by now. They're just like, fuck him, just do it. Honestly, it all ended in a huge failure, but after it was done, I learned something. That you were going to be born. Don't be sad, I don't regret that failure one bit. That day when we tried to cross the Great Wall, it was the first time he called me Sakuya. It was then that we became one. I was so happy. What about you? How do you feel about Renton? And in the show, it's just that she's got a book with a big heart and she's drawn those hearts in it because that's how she feels. I'm a bit jealous. Jealous? Because of all the things you have. Renton, your friends, Nervash. But are you afraid of the humans? This battle today was so scary, so sad. I know that not all humans are kind people. But what about Renton? What about your friends at Zuth? I like all of them. Then you'll be fine. After all, you're already in the true Promised Land. Don't be afraid of becoming one. That kid's head over heels for you. Right. And I'm sure he'll be good to you. You're right. Be happy, Eureka. You too, Sakuya. And Eureka, do you want me to get rid of that scar on your face? No need. This is proof of the life I've had. Eureka, so strong. But at least let me help you a bit. Good luck to you both. And then she comes out, got all the hair back, don't worry about it, it's good. Eureka! Don't worry, everything's fine. What did Lady Sakuya say? Be happy. I see, Lady Sakuya. Your hair's grown. Sakuya did it, I think. The battle outside seems to be getting worse. It's alright, Sakuya said she was going to take care of that too. Lady Sakuya's power has been sustaining a barrier around this shrine all this time. The fact that we can now feel the attack shockwave means that Lady Sakuya has decided to use her power for something else. Something else? Get going, you two. I'm glad to have met you. What? Don't talk as if we're never seeing each other again. Meetings all happen suddenly, but through these, people change and move on. Farewells are also sudden. But you mustn't dwell on that abruptness. Norb! Go, Renton, Eureka, even if what lies ahead is covered in darkness, wherever you two tread becomes your path. Alright! Okay, so we're not going to get to see it on, like, this path, like this run, this set cargo, but Norb, he just, when he turns on the charm, he just looks like the, Yaranek dude. Like, he just looks like that sort of dude, like he's really super 80s doujin drawn, he's really good. And then Eureka still ain't back. No contact. Yeesh. Didn't think it would be taken on a mob of angels after going through demons, feds, and that propeller guy when I woke up. Don't whine, we grown-ups gotta stand our ground till the kids come back. Okay, what did you miss? First, we fought the demons, and the demons were like, humans are the real monsters. Look, we've made our army stronger by using the techniques you use, such as extended cyber new types, fortified humans, blah 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 blah. We're like, wow, fuck you. And then the anemone showed up with the evil Aquarian, the Alpha, Delta, and Omega, and we slapped them. And then Alan Gabriel from Big O came down in Big Duo, and we beat him up, and he was mad. And then Toma came down and stole Sirius and made a wing draw out of his arm. And then Renton and Eureka went into the Vodalak Shrine, and Norb gave Renton a man-to-man, and Sakuya and Eureka had a chat, and now Eureka's hair's grown. And we're fighting fallen angels outside, and it sucks. Over there, it's the Nervash! Let's go, Eureka. Let's go back to him. Right. And then that's her being all the middle of the flower in the show. Norb, I've been waiting. Sakuya! You finally called out to me. I've waited for this since that day. Let's begin. For the sake of those children. And for ourselves. And then she touches the drive and wing. It's the sound that precedes a warp. The fallen angels are gathering? Pitiful wings, bound in an everlasting prison. Won't be long before you're free. So, wait just a bit more. And she fucking nukes them. The fallen angels disappeared? Did Sakuya do that? Fucking Alan. Bravo, bravo. How wonderful that I got to behold a portion of that power with my own eyes. Alan Gabriel, how'd he get on the gecko? Run, Dorothy, he's after you! Don't bother me. Dorothy! I'll be taking your morose dolly, foolish negotiator. How did he survive that fall? That body. He's a cyborg. Kisama, what are you taking her for? Want to know, do you? You'll have to come to Paradigm City then. That is, if you can. And then he just runs away. No, he kidnapped Dorothy. And it ran, if we were playing it, we'd go, the hell's that scarecrow gonna do with her? But, Alan Gabriel, what is it that you know? What's the purpose of Paradigm City? It's fucking bullshit, Roger. You wouldn't believe us even if we fucking told you. You gotta wait 5 games for that shit. Oh yeah, and Hitler blew himself up to save shit science, man. So Gura tells Bri how Hitler sacrificed himself, and he calls him an honourable warrior to the very end. And Gura says it's his turn to act now. His life's work is working on a device capable of freely drawing out dimensional power, and it's nearly done. And the first demonstration of its power will be turning their island fortress into an invincible flying fortress. Bri is already extremely impressed, but Gura says it's just a basic application of the power, and peanuts compared to what dimensional power can truly do. And to fully secure the Empire's dominance over the world, they must venture towards an even deeper understanding. Yeah, Demon Hitler blew himself up. He just went, check this out. Boof. And yeah, this mission was fucking long. We had to deal with like 3 different things, and then a long cutscene. And there's another one. But Guro thinks that they'll get what they need at a spot on Earth where dimensional energy is regularly detected, and it's an area that normally forbids outsiders, the holy land of dimensional energy, so to speak. Taking over and control over the world's energy is as good as theirs. And Guro thinks he can keep the barrier that keeps the city isolated from the world, and it's none other than Paradigm City. So, Paradigm City. That town will be the foothold of our worldwide conquest. Ready all troops for deployment. As soon as the Science Fortress Islands modifications are complete, the 100 Demon Empire will march into Paradigm City. Hail Bry! Yeah, we're gonna buy the Alpha Aquarian. Gonna buy it from this shit store. Yeah, here we go. So, Tsugumi says how Sylvia's been locked in her room since the battle ended. And Apollo's like, "Duh, all the crying in the world won't bring Sirius back." And everyone's like, yeah, we don't really know what to say to her, so just leave her alone. Pierre figures that everybody else needs time for the mess to sink into, but the military's Vector Omega fills in for the Vector Mars, so Aquarian Angel! Jun says that while they searched the battlefield, they retrieved the Vector Delta and a second Vector Omega, which we can use. They didn't find the Vector Alpha though, so those won't be doing much. And then Reina says, maybe someone else found it? So let's check the bazaar. Bazaar. How you doing, Sushiwaka? Sushiwaka, how you doing? And there's... I'm not buying the guys, but that's the Vector Machine. These things are all cool, but I don't want them. Astronaut is like, wow, you bought a Vector Machine at the Bazaar? What the heck? And Jun's like, didn't even have to pay much because only elements can fly the fucking thing, so it was useless. Pierre's volunteered to pilot Vector Omega in the original Aquarian, so that leaves Reika to handle the new Alpha. And she's better suited because she already received training to pilot Vector Sol. And so whoever isn't assigned to pilot the actual regular Aquarian can now pilot this thing. And that means Jun, Tsugumi, and the Vector, like the Omega and the Delta respectively. Tsugumi eagerly accepts, but Jun's like, but who'll pilot the Luna if you two are going to be in it? And it's like, and Apollo's like, let's do Sylvia, and I'll drag her out of her room if I got her. And then internally, don't you get it, Sylvia? You won't change anything by staying there. You need to come out. We have a water fight. Am I feeling better? I am feeling better. I'm just real fucking tired. But let's give this thing a quick show off. Where the hell are you, weird machine? Oh yeah, there you are. So it's the Alpha. And it's alright, it's just... I think it has like a rifle, like a proper rifle. It's very like the Aquarian Evol gun form. It's not as cool as the regular Aquarian. And so, you know...